Hey everyone, and welcome back. So today we're going old school. I've got my little John boat with me. We're going to put in here on the Kentucky River. It's just a smaller river a few miles from my house. We're going to try to catch some eater-sized fish today and take them home and fry them up. I've kind of been wanting some fish. So we're going to get the boat in the water and we're going to get after it, guys. Hopefully we'll have a good time today. So I haven't had this boat out in a long time, probably close to a year, but I did start it last night, made sure it was going to run. I drained the gas out of it, put some fresh gas in it. I went and got a new battery for it. So we should be good. As soon as I hit the button. So I'm gonna run up the river about 8 miles here to a spot that I used to fish all the time. And we're just gonna work our way back and hopefully find some fish somewhere in between. There's just a big hump right here, and all the current gets shifted over to that side of the river. So it's even when the river's flooded and really high, this is normally some pretty nice water right here, pretty slow water. All right, so let me show you guys the equipment that I'm going to be using today. I've just got some ugly sticks. They make a 2 or 3 pound channel cat pretty fun to catch. Just got a 3-way swivel with a clip for my weight. And I got 2 little bitty circle hooks. Those are 1 or 2 aught circle hooks. Just gonna put 2 small pieces of bait on there. Just got us a bag of skipjack here we're gonna cut up into some small chunks. And this is not the freshest bait in the world. It's been frozen and thawed out a couple times, but if we can get to stay on the hook, it ought to do the trick. Here's another rod that I really like using for channel cats, guys. These Berkeley cherry wood rods from Walmart. You get the 7-foot medium heavy. They're like $25 or something. I've had a lot of these over the years. These are great little rods for catching smaller catfish. So there we go, guys. We got 4 rods out. 2 little chunks of skipjack on each rod. If this doesn't work, we'll move on down to the next little current break. All right, we got our first bite. Let's see if we can. Got him. That didn't take long. If we can get him to stay on, he feels like he's gonna be just the right size to fry up too. That's what we're looking for right there, guys. Believe it or not, that's what I'm after. Little bitty blue cat. Need about 5 or 6 of those. We'll be good shape. All right, so I'm pulling anchor. We caught that one little blue cat here. Never had another bite. And the wind is blowing me all over the place in this spot. So I'm gonna move on down. I'm gonna get in one of these river bends and try to get out of the wind some. All right, so we got this little waterfall right here, and there's a rock bar that comes out in the water. Water's a little high. Normally there's a whole lot more rock showing right here, but it just creates an eddy right here. It drops from, it's like 5 foot deep right here in front of me, and then it drops down to like 35. Got a good seam going down through here with an eddy. So those of y'all who follow the channel know that my son's normally with me when I'm out here fishing. He's my cameraman, and he's the one that catches all the big fish normally. And it's pretty rare that I go fishing and he doesn't go, but he had some things to do tonight, wasn't able to come with me. But we're planning a trip here in the next couple of days, and I'm sure he'll go along with me on that trip. I only had about 3.5 hours to fish this afternoon, and we've used up about 1.5 hours of that time, so. Hopefully we'll catch a few more fish. We'll have enough to go home and fry them up. I think we got one on, guys. I just turned the camera off. I was actually getting ready to move. This fish has been biting for a while, but looks like he finally got hooked up. Same rod that we caught the last one on. I can't get this dang clicker turned off. Yeah, I had already shut my other camera off. I was reeling in the move, and I look back and this one was folded over. It feels like a perfect eating size fish. Yep, it's another one of those little bitty blue cats. A little bit bigger than the other one, I think. He got the top hook. Man, that's a pretty little fish. I almost hate to kill him. If I catch some bigger channel cats or something, I'm gonna let these little guys go. Cause man, isn't that just an awesome looking fish? He pooped in my boat, but that's all right. I don't blame him. I probably would too. All right, let's see if we can pull this anchor without falling out of the boat. All right, off to the next spot. As we got one on here, and he's got me in something. I can feel him swimming, but he's under some wood or something. I'm hoping we can get him out. Oh, he came out. Got him. He's still on too. Man, I'm bringing him through all kinds of stuff. It'll be a miracle if we get him, because I got 20-pound braid. Another one of them little bitty ones, I think. Yeah. That's old channel cat there. Perfect eater. Heck yeah, we about got enough now. There we go, guys. We just need one or two more like that and we'll be good. All right, so I broke one off. I'm gonna have to tie up another rig. There's what we're using, just tiny little circle hooks. And they look bigger on camera than they are in real life. The reason I use 2 hooks instead of 1 for these smaller fish, I'm using such small baits it doesn't put a lot of scent in the water. Uh-oh, there's a fish. Got him. Oh, that feels like a pretty good one. Oh yeah, that's another perfect size channel cat, heck yeah. Little hooks do a good job. Walmart specials. It's like a twin to that one we just caught. I was trying to tie a rig, explain to you guys why I tie it like that, and one of them nailed it. I don't even know what I did with my, there it is. So the reason I use 2 hooks instead of 1 hook, I'm using such small pieces of bait that one little piece of bait really doesn't put off much scent, but I can run 2 pieces of bait, put off double the amount of scent. And it also allows you to put 2 different kinds of bait on one rig. Like you can put a gut up here and a fillet down here, or a chunk and a head. It seems to catch more fish for me. I think I'm gonna sit here for another couple minutes and start heading on back down the river, because I'm gonna try to catch one more fish, but I've got a pretty long ride back and I want to make sure I get back before it cools off too much. I want to get that boat ride over with while it's still warm. All right, so we got a little creek that comes in right here. There's just all the currents coming by the creek, creating an eddy right here. And there's also a mud line. And I know there's probably some bait fish and stuff up in this creek. So I think this is where we're gonna finish the night out. I didn't even have to throw my anchor. There's a tree right there. I just tied up to that tree. So we're gonna give it 30 minutes or so here. We got about 30 minutes till dark. Oh, there he is. Did we get him? Yeah, we got him. Another one of them little blue cats. That's a little guy right there. I'm gonna keep him just in case we don't catch another channel cat. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and reel up. The sun just went down. I didn't bring any lights. I didn't plan on being out here after dark. I was wanting to get one more, but I've got 5 little eaters in there. That should be plenty to feed me and maybe my son if he wants some. So I'm gonna go ahead and reel these up and get the boat on the trailer. I've only got like a 5-minute ride home, so I'm gonna go home and fillet these things and fry them up. I cannot wait. I've been wanting some fish here lately and I am starving. All right, I got my cameraman back, so we're gonna fillet these fish real quick. We're gonna go in here and rinse these things off and get us some hot grease going and fry them up. All right, so we're gonna use our gas grill tonight, keep them stinking the house up. So I got all the red meat cut off the fillets, got them cleaned up, dried them off, seasoned them with some salt and pepper. And while we're waiting on our grease to warm up, I'm gonna put a little bit of Texas Pete in here, just to season them a little more. That should do it. But that vinegar and spices and stuff in that hot sauce is really good with fish. This is probably my favorite store-bought breading mix, that Crispy Southern. We're just gonna dump the whole thing in there. Oh, it smells good. Check it out. Perfectly coated, not too thick. All right, guys, so there's the finished product, man. It doesn't get any better than that. Let's see what it tastes like. That's as good as it gets right there. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully my camera work wasn't too bad. I'm used to having my son there doing all the video work for me, so hopefully I done a decent job. We just got done eating our fish and that stuff was absolutely fantastic. So next time you're out on the river and you catch some of those small channel cats or blue cats, bring them home and fry them up. I want to thank you guys for watching. God bless you all. We'll see you in the next one. Oh, right in the tree. Whoa.